Hi guys, and welcome back to Film Live at IBC 2014. We are here on the Sony stand, which is as huge as ever. At NAB we had a quick look at the Sony a7S. Well, we are here with Robbie at Sony to have another look at it again. Robbie, tell us about this camera. How's it all going?
The α7S is going great. So we've had great reviews from NAB onwards. It's really becoming a camera of choice. I think having a full sensor camera has actually done us really good, especially with its low light performance.
Yeah.
I mean, what we're showing here today, to show here, this is actually an α7S fully rigged up. I'm actually showing for the first time on the stand the Shogun from a7S. So it gives us the ability to take the 4K out and actually straight into the Shogun, and we can record 4K. So what you have in the α7S is actually a really good HD camera for internal recording, but also the ability to go to 4K straight to the a7S when you need it.
So I know that people do complain a bit that there's no internal 4K recording. Is there any reason for that, or is that something that could potentially happen later on down the line? Or
I think the benefits are it's a very small, compact body, so therefore getting 4K in there, was a choice we had to make. When working in 4K, it's quite hard to work with. So having it in a small body and just moving around is quite difficult to get really good shots. So most people actually do set it on a rig. So actually having it in the a7S is actually brilliant, because you've actually got a really big viewfinder. You can actually see what you're shooting, focusing is right, and I think that's a good thing as well. And this is a really good choice. So we do give you, which I think is an excellent camera for picture quality. We're not cropping into the picture at all, so we've got no crop at all. You've got full frame ability, so therefore you've got really wide shots from day one. So we're actually giving you, I think, a brilliant camera for everyday HD use with spectacular pictures with S-Log. So you can actually color grade them all the way to actually giving you then a 4K option at reasonable cost still.
I mean, since NAB, we've seen quite a lot of footage emerge of the sensitivity, and lots of crazy examples of the camera taken out in almost pitch black situations, ISO bumped up and making it look almost daylight. What kind of magic is happening to make that happen?
Well, we have the α7R, and then we have the α7S. So the α7R is 36 megapixels, so it's a really good picture camera with spectacular images with really large size. What we did with the α7S though is we actually reduced that down to 12 megapixels, but made it super sensitive, so we can actually use that. So what we really did was take the body of the other camera and actually bring out the S with specifically aimed at video as a full frame sensor. So therefore that allowed us to optimize that to actually give you a camera that can use any light. And I agree, a lot of the pictures you see out there are extreme versions of that. But when you're actually, even in a place like IBC doing interviews, you're finding that actually you don't need lights. You can actually adjust the ISO to actually fit wherever you are, which is great. And all these stands are either really very bright or they're actually very dark. And in those dark ones, just go up to 12 photos on ISO or above, very clean, no noise, and you can just use the camera as it is there.
So what kind of filmmaker or person is this camera aimed at? Who's your typical customer for this camera?
I think it's going across the board. I think with the α7S, we've seen it being picked up by people that have f5s and they're using as their second camera or the camera to do little shots. I mean, one of the nice things about the α7S is you can actually go and actually do recces with it and actually do even stills in S-Log. So you can actually see if that, the place where you want to shoot will actually work and do colour correction. So when you actually do the f5 shoot, you know roughly how it's going to work in colour correction. So, and it's also a very good first camera. So we are seeing a range of people doing it from all the way from their first camera or first full frame cams. I mean, I think the best thing about the α7S series is the alpha mount, really. And what alpha mount gives us, because it's got such a small flange, we can then actually put any lens on there. So by using adapters like the Metabones, we can put Canon lenses on, we can put Nikon lenses on, we can put Leica lenses on, we can even go to PL mount. So by having the full sensor and the alpha mount system means that actually you have a very versatile camera. And if you've got Canon lenses, you can use them in it as well. So overall, it's a great camera to actually choose. And we're seeing that by a lot of people picking up that would normally use a competitor's model.
And it is shipping now, isn't it?
It's been shipping now since July. I know we're actually, whatever we ship, we sell. So they are not hard to get, but they are. You have to normally put them on back order. But yeah, the demand is very good. So we're quite happy.
And just a reminder, the price point for that camera?
It's a body only is about 2,000, if not below, depending on street price. So you can pick them up quite easy. We actually do, in the professional side, we do some bundles, so where we actually put an XLR box onto it. So therefore you can get proper audio into it. What it does have on the top of it has what we call an MI shoe, and the MI shoe allows us to take audio directly into the camera, no wires, nothing to do. And we have two versions of that. We have one which is XLR, so we can do wired, and also we have a wireless, we can put wireless straight in as well. So again, another reason for buying it is you have a DSLR type small camera solution, which then also has integrated audio that no one can else do. So it's superb as a package. So.
Well, there you have it, the Sony a7S camera. We are excited about it as well. We're quite keen to get one down as soon as possible, and when we do, we will certainly bring a full review to you. Until next time, this is Ben from Film Live at IBC 2014.